This week in the Missouri Senate, we review the legislature's efforts to enhance suicide prevention in the state.
Establishes September as Suicide Awareness Month.
Senate Concurrent Resolution 50 designates the month of September as Suicide Prevention Awareness Month in Missouri. Experts say suicide is up among college-age students, especially those who are earning nursing and other health-related degrees. Missouri senators passed the resolution on April 27th. The governor signed it on June 23rd. Senate Concurrent Resolution 50 is sponsored by Senator Jamilah Nasheed of St. Louis.
In 2013, suicide outnumbered the homicide by more than 2 to 1 in Missouri. 958 died by way of suicide. Among the Missouri youth, adults ages 15 to 24, suicide was the second leading cause of death here in the state of Missouri. More Missourians die by suicide than by motor vehicle accidents.
During debate, Senator Jill Schupp of D-Creve Coeur mentioned she has been sponsoring this type of legislation for years.
More completed suicides by people in the communities that I represent and that I know have taken this final step. In the state of Missouri, we have a higher rate of suicide than many, many other states in the nation, and we're certainly higher than the national average.
She sponsored Senate Bill 646 during this year's regular legislative session. The proposal would have required the Missouri Department of Elementary and Secondary Education to develop training guidelines and school districts to have adopted a policy for youth suicide awareness and prevention education. Missouri senators passed this measure on March 31st, but it was unsuccessful in the Missouri House of Representatives. However, many of its provisions were fruitful in House Bill 2379.
You probably remember this case. This young woman was the victim of cyberbullying, in which a really horrific case where actually a parent of a classmate was essentially bullying her, and this poor girl committed suicide.
Senator Bob Onder of Lake St. Louis is referring to a situation that happened a number of years ago in St. Charles County. In addition to youth suicide awareness and prevention, House Bill 2379 also requires dyslexia screening in Missouri's public schools. The new law also establishes the Legislative Task Force on Dyslexia. Senator Onder and Senator Scott Sifton of Afton serve on the panel, which met for the first time this week. And remember, you can follow these and other issues facing the Missouri Senate by visiting our website, where you can find a list of all the new laws that stem from this year's legislative session, as well as a list of the committees that are meeting yet this year, senate.mo.gov. Reporting for the Missouri Senate, I'm Dean Morgan.